Hi everyone, it's Sarah Rudolph with Vital Life Physical Therapy and Wellness in Longview, Texas. I have been doing a series on pelvic floor health and the importance of maintaining regularity in your bowel movements in order to avoid constipation. Constipation can be detrimental to the health of your pelvic floor muscles. So I wanted to just do a short video with some tips on some healthy habits when having a bowel movement in order to decrease strain on your pelvic floor muscles and to avoid worsening or causing pelvic organ prolapse. So the first thing that I would like to recommend is for you to use a squatty potty or a stack of magazines or a box under your feet, which will help to elevate your hips and enable you to lean slightly forwards when sitting on the toilet, which will put your spine in better alignment as well as your organs, including your sigmoid colon, which is right at the end of your colon where your poop comes out. So those things alone can definitely make a big difference in your comfort and in allowing your bowel movements to pass more naturally and with less strain. So speaking about strain, you actually want to try to avoid pushing your bowel movements out. And even if you are just urinating, you want to try to avoid pushing at all costs, because when you push, it actually causes the abdominal organs to descend, which can then put more pressure on the bladder, on your uterus if you still have one, and can increase the risk for prolapse or just severely increase the amount of pressure on your pelvic floor muscles. So if you're tending towards having weaker pelvic floor muscles, this is not good for them. So please try to avoid pushing or straining. Along those lines, also, when most people push, they tend to hold their breath. So you also want to avoid holding your breath when you are having a bowel movement. Instead of holding your breath, I would encourage you to actually do a slow exhale, which will help you to relax. It'll help your pelvic floor muscles to relax, and it will help you not to push. Actually, it'll help you to resist the urge to push. So all those things are really important in helping you to avoid straining your pelvic floor muscles when you are having a bowel movement. And of course, these are more difficult to do if you actually are suffering from constipation. So you really want to try to avoid having constipation in the first place. And a couple of things that you can do is definitely making sure that you are increasing your water intake, that you're having definitely that's 6 to 8 glasses of water a day, and that should be about 8-ounce glasses of water a day, and having an adequate fiber intake, preferably coming from vegetables. Contain a lot of vegetables in your diet, and then also regular exercise helps to keep things moving. So those 3 things are really, really important in helping to ensure that your bowel movements do not become hard and that you avoid constipation in the first place. And then having these tips in place that you can do, having a squatty potty or something else to elevate your feet, leaning slightly forwards when your feet are on that, and resting your forearms on your thighs will put you in better alignment for those organs to function well. Avoid holding your breath, avoid straining, and think about exhaling and relaxing the pelvic floor. So I hope that's been helpful. Constipation can lead to issues with your pelvic floor. So if you are struggling with pelvic floor issues, incontinence, prolapse, even regular constipation, and you would like some help with that, please feel free to reach out to me. You can reach me through Facebook at Vital Life Physical Therapy and Wellness, or you can email me at info@vitallife-pt.com.